Hey guys, welcome back to Tech Insights with Dylan White. Super excited to have you guys here. It's day 7 of the 100-day consistency challenge for both LinkedIn and YouTube. So super excited for the content. Thank you guys for keeping up the momentum and just cheering me on. So I really appreciate it. As always, if you could give it a like, a follow, subscribe, greatly appreciate it. Thank you for being here. I kind of talked about it a little bit yesterday, but today we're going to do a little bit of a brief dive. We'll call it a deep dive. But into the modern work solution area for Microsoft. I told you a couple days ago that's what I do from a pre-sale side. I support all the different kind of solution areas Microsoft has. So I love to share with you guys in the world what are those different solution areas. I think it's a lot of convolution out there and confusion. And so for me, I want to demystify that. So 5 minutes or less, we're going to dive into what is Microsoft Modern Work. Let's get it. All right, guys. So for the Microsoft Modern Work Solution area, there's really six different key areas of focus for Microsoft. Right, the number one focus of all Microsoft partners, and they'll say this, right, is they're neck and neck. Priority 1 right, is to help every business leverage AI in their business, help their businesses transform operations with artificial intelligence while keeping grounded in security. Right? So every organization leverages Microsoft security products while implementing and transforming their business with artificial intelligence, right? Whether that's Copilot, Azure, OpenAI, Copilot from M365, Copilot Studio, you name it. Microsoft wants to see that in every organization. So that's the first one, all right? Second one is secure productivity applications, right? So as we've seen customers and organizations worldwide move to and shift to the cloud, what we want to see more of is Microsoft services implemented at the root. So we want to see Defender for endpoint. It's entitled, right? Let's turn it on. We want to see Entra ID, turn it on. MFA, right? We need that security from the very baseline, right? Crucial, secure productivity at every organization. Next, converged communications, so Teams, right? Teams phone in Teams meeting room. Lots of different Teams converged communications, right? We can integrate it with our already implemented PSTN tool, right? Whether that's Arena Central, whether that is 3CX, name your VoIP 8x8. That's another whole area, right? We move down the line, we think about cloud endpoints, right? We think about 10 years ago, we logged into a remote desktop session, right? That's hosted in either a Citrix environment or a Windows terminal server environment. Now that's being moved to either Azure Virtual Desktop or moved to Windows Cloud PC, right? Or Windows 365. And so one of those areas also of focus, right? Then you shifting again, right? Employee experience, right? Helping the remote employees feel more connected, right? That's what's called Microsoft Viva, okay? And then finally rounding all out for our frontline organizations, right? Whether that's healthcare, manufacturing, whether that is industry related, right? We have field workers somewhere in the organization, helping those workers feel like they are also connected, but also knowing that they do not need to be full licensed E5, E3 users, right? So leveraging one of the frontline worker license SKUs, right? Again, licensing is a whole nother story. Not for one of these early days. We're going to do a deep dive probably around different licensing types, probably in the later 30 to 50 day range. But right now, I just kind of wanted to get you guys a brief understanding of how vast and different technologies there are in the Microsoft Modern Workplace, right? So we're going to look at everything. We look at everything from Microsoft Exchange Online with OneDrive, Teams, SharePoint, etc., to looking at Microsoft Viva, to looking at Power BI, right? Like just at the very basics. It's just a little bit there in the modern work area, but also looking at Teams phone, Teams meetings, right? Think about all that moving from Zoom or Cisco, right? WebEx. So as you start to adopt more of the Microsoft ecosystem, where else can you adopt and drive value for customers and organizations worldwide? And in the modern work area, it's so foundational, right? Thinking about moving your organization from on-premise and in office to moving them to remote environments, right? Think about VPN services, right? With Entra. Think about moving into things like we're going to leverage OneDrive for files, OneDrive for home users, right? Like they live at home, so do they need a VPN for going into the old accounting folder? No, let's move it to OneDrive. Right? Let's move it to Teams and let's have their home folder on their OneDrive. Right? We don't need to do logon scripts and files and folders anymore. Let's eliminate the VPN, right? But how can you keep that grounded in security, secure productivity, right? So let's make sure we're doing the very base foundational and implement security at the beginning, but also transforming the business through artificial intelligence. So in less than 5 minutes, giving you a brief rundown of how we can transform organizations through the modern work solution area, leveraging everything from Exchange and email all the way to Copilot Studio. Anywhere in between lives inside modern work. So excited again, as I said, for you guys to learn and to grow more and to even learn more. But I didn't know, right? I'm not a Viva person, so I'm excited to go through that technical area, right? Right now we're doing the What is 5 Minute series. So tomorrow I'm super excited to dive into something even more so that's at the foundation for me, which is the cloud, right? Everything Azure infrastructure. So again, as always, thank you guys for being here, enjoying the gift of today with me as we get ready for the mystery of tomorrow and we just forget the history of yesterday while we grow and learn a little bit. Until then, see you guys.